Greetings. I am Majistar X, a cult investigator, counselor, expert on the unknown, the unseen, and that which is still in the shadows. Today, I wish to discuss with you some tools to avoid cult mind control. Cults that attempt to gain mind control over you do this with a wide variety of very well-planned and effective tools centering around deep psychology, neuro-linguistic programming, Ericksonian hypnosis, and other techniques which were meant to heal and they use for their nefarious purposes. Primarily, cult mind control will appeal to the emotions of the prospective recruit. Emotions such as love, fear, greed, security, and pride. What happens is these techniques are directed toward the prospective recruit and applied through various techniques known as love bombing, where somebody or a group of people shoot nothing but lots of loving messages and approval towards you. They then introduce you to the concepts of the cult, and when you begin to show any resistance, they will begin to remove their love bombing for you. They also employ a technique which is applying to honor. Sociopaths and cults have no honor, but they know that the prospective recruit will. So if I have done so much for you, therefore you must need to do something for me. That is how they begin on that level. The other thing that they will do is they will say, you don't have to believe in what we're doing. You don't even have to like it. But just because we like you and you owe us now, won't you just go along to get along? Go and participate in this meditation or this ritual or this spoken word or phrase or thought-stopping idea. This is most dangerous because once they have you operating and doing something, your subconscious mind believes that this is okay, regardless of what else you may be thinking. We could go on, and we will discuss that at length later. For now, here are your tools. Tool number 1 to avoid cult mind control. Stay away from them 100%. Answer nothing that they present to you, either written, verbal, email, whatever. Sometimes cults are very devious, and we may not know that they are a cult at the first introduction. We will go into that later also. If that has not occurred, once you begin, say, to explore a new spirituality or a new religion that you may not know is a cult, remember that tool number 2 is your most powerful ally, and that is to use your conscious mind, not your unconscious and not your emotion. You want to operate in your conscious, rational mind. As we call it in our organization, this is the Mr. Spock mind. This is the direct, scientific, analytical part of your mind. that you've used to do many things with. Solve a math problem. Write a scientific paper. Make an analysis when driving. That sort of thing. This is the part of the mind that you use. This is your strength. If you keep your mind in this place, they cannot use their techniques on you. Number 3, once you have found out that such an organization is a cult, leave immediately and cut off all ties. Remember, you owe them nothing. Their attempt to say that you owe them is part of their manipulation. Your fourth tool in avoiding cult mind control is also a very powerful tool, and that is to expose them. Always discuss whatever is happening in any prospective religious or other group with your friends and family who are not involved in said group. Cults want to make you all to themselves, and they have many more techniques that will alienate you and isolate you. That is their goal. Go against this by exposing exactly what is being said. Get as many people involved in what is happening as possible, and do not hesitate to contact appropriate authorities when necessary. A legitimate spiritual organization will never try to alienate you or isolate you from friends and family who are not in the organization. We will go into this again at length at another time. In the meantime, remember, your power is in your conscious, rational thought. Remember also to avoid anything that resembles a cult. If it is too late, make an exit strategy and execute it as soon as possible. And finally, open and strong communication about whatever it is you are doing or exploring with friends and family and those you trust who are not involved in the organization. Truth light, veritas, forever. So mote it be.